Klarna CEO Sebastian Siemiatkowski and another top executive dialed into a company-wide video call this week to reassure staff after cuts that impacted around 10% of the Swedish fintech's 7,000 member workforce, but staff members say Siemiatkowski angered employees by attacking their labor unions and on the Wednesday call, Klarna's billionaire co-founder voiced his disappointment at unfair and uneducated criticism of the staffing cuts, which sidestep Sweden's tough labor laws and unions with buyout offers for the startup staff. Some staff outside Sweden were let go after the call, and others have also received buyout offers. Considering the complexity, it disappoints, and I must say I would have expected a better climate where 48 hours is an acceptable time limit to have that conversation internally, says Siemiatkowski, who holds a $3.2 billion stake in Klarna. The cuts mark a pause in the explosive growth of Europe's most valuable startup. Klarna had raised $1.6 billion in two rounds just months apart in early 2021 that valued the startup at $46 billion. Klarna pioneered a digital rebrand of layaway plans, which allow shoppers to spread the cost of purchases over weeks or months, as buy now, pay later. Investors SoftBank, Sequoia and Permira had bankrolled a breakneck expansion of Klarna, which had a headcount of 500 in 2020 and 500 in 2021 through the pandemic's e-commerce boom. Klarna's promise to stagger payments on shopping halts had charmed cash-strapped consumers and merchants with the promise of extra sales, but the Stockholm-based startup had seen losses double to $487 million in 2021. Klarna had imposed a hiring freeze in some departments in late April, which staff members say they interpreted as signs of a slowdown. The company had also pushed for salary raises to be paid in stock options rather than cash over the last year, according to former staff. Siemiatkowski also reportedly sought to raise a new $1 billion round at initially a flat valuation but received pushback from investors over the sharp slump in the stock market value of public tech companies. The move by Klarna, which is chaired by Sequoia Capital's Sir Michael Moritz, to cut spending came as the Silicon Valley venture capital firm issued a bleak memo on the global economy to its portfolio companies. The memo, which was first reported by The Information, called for founders to conserve capital in order to avoid a death spiral in what could be a prolonged downturn.